You just made the list.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like one of those guys from Long Island that wants to be a white rapper, but he's 30-something years old, lives in his parents' basement with the droopy cap and the whatever, but he thinks he's Howard Stern, and he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone, and he's a shock jock or whatever, and somehow or another he accumulates followers on Twitter. It's fucking pathetic. So please, nobody listen to anything involving a guy named Joe Cronin, because it's just so fucking sad.
I'm gonna gargle your piss!
This is the most mature audiences only shit you've ever heard. Period. From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world. Send the soy boys home. 'Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, I'm gonna give it to you.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin.
I just might fuck her! Fuck you with a broomstick!
Well, you know, tonight really started so awesome. And, you know, I do think the Canadian cheat code was on tonight. But, you know, I think that the show started so well tonight. And I thought the show was going to be one of the best shows of the year, maybe. And then it took a full-on nosedive by after the first hour, really. Here's some shots from Monetize This the other night, if you missed it. Leah became the Monetize This champion for the 5th time. There's me with my eyes closed right there. I don't know why that's on there. There's Janelle sucking off her man right there. That was a fun time. But, man, it's good to be here tonight. Hit that like button. I'm not going to be on long, so if you want to get in something to say, make sure you say it in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button and stick the thumb way up my ass. Please. Way, 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 way up my ass. All right? Make sure it goes all the way in there. How you guys doing, man? We're waiting for the algorithm to tell everybody that I'm live right now. Man, the show was fire at one point, though, man. When Edge's music hit tonight, Jesus Christ, bro, that was like an Attitude Era pop. I couldn't believe it. That was like an Attitude Era pop, man. It was like, I got the audio of it. It's kind of nuts. Let me pull up the. Was this it or is this Cody? Let me see. Let me see.
That you could be, and most likely would.
The crowd was on fire. Listen to them here. They're singing Cody Rhodes' theme here. This is crazy, too. Listen to this. Listen to this. Watch this. Is this the part right here? You hear the crowd go, whoa! crowd was like, yeah. Bro, that crowd was crazy. And then also we have the Edge. Edge coming out. What? Listen to this. This is crazy. Why the fuck isn't this working? Let me see.
A weaken Ross and continue
Listen
the.
to this.
Oh God! Big kick
Listen to
by
this.
Priest.
The match is over, but Damian Priest isn't done.
Priest looking for any sort of advantage he can muster, trying to weaken. Uh-oh.
Bro, that place exploded.
Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
The Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring.
Listen to how terrible the commentary is, though.
Edge looking to get a jump.
Like, the commentary isn't even exciting. They're like, they don't even care. Barreling to the ring. Like, the fucking Irish guy, man. Barreling to the ring. Like, does he sound like he's out of breath to you guys all the time when he announces this stuff? He sounds like it to me. He's like, barreling to the ring. Like, he's like, it's almost like he's doing commentary while trying to be quiet. Because it's like he's doing commentary in his basement, and his parents are awake in the room next door, and he's afraid to wake them up.
A weaken Ross.
Like, this should have, like, dude, the commentary should have come unglued here.
Oh my God! Big kick by Priest.
The match is over, but Damian Priest isn't done.
Priest looking for any sort of advantage he can muster, trying to weaken. Uh-oh. Edge and Beth Phoenix.
See how there should be commentary right there by the main commentator guy, but nobody says anything. So Corey Graves says his line, right? His line is, uh-oh. That's a good line for the color guy. That's a great line for the color guy. Uh-oh. And before that, maybe before that and after that, in my opinion, there should be some kind of commentary by Kevin Patrick. Certainly right after it. Uh-oh, Kevin Patrick now steps in. But that doesn't happen. So much time goes by, but then Corey Graves is the one that has to yell the Edge is here.
Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
See, Corey has to deliver that line because Kevin Patrick's a fucking fake person. This is how it should have gone, probably.
Trying to weaken.
Wait a minute!
Uh-oh.
Edge is here!
Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
The Hall of Fame couple.
The Hall of Fame couple! Maybe just the Irish accent doesn't work. Like, he sounds like Becky. The Hall of Fame couple! What the fuck does that have to do with it? Anything. He just said Edge is here. Why do you need to now say the Hall of Fame couple? The Hall of Fame couple. My fucking microphone can't handle my fucking voice. The Hall of Fame couple. The Hall of Fame couple. Well, how does that make any sense? Edge and Beth Phoenix are here. The Hall of Fame couple. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Edge.
See how Corey waits, but Kevin Patrick doesn't do anything? So now Corey has to deliver the line.
Trying to weaken.
Wait a minute!
Uh-oh.
Edge and Beth Phoenix are going to even the odds!
Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
The Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring.
Barreling toward the ring. Why does his ending statement dwindle downward? Why does that happen? Why is it the Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring? Why does his voice and everything drop at the end? It's like he's recording in his parents' basement or his like the room next to his mother's room, and it's 2 a.m. He's not supposed to be up, so he's like, the Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring. Stop. Why is at the end of his sentences does his voice drop all the time? It's all the time.
Barreling toward the ring.
Oh my God!
The fucking audio shows his voice dropping. Look. There's the dead air before. There's him talking and dwindling down. And there's the dead air again. The Hall of Fame couple bearing to the ring. Man, talk about the commentary sucks, bro. Corey Graves is doing color and the regular commentary. The Hall of Fame. So first of all, the fact that, oh my God.
Trying to weaken.
So right here, I'm gonna just score. I'm gonna score it right now. Score it right now. Kevin Patrick gets a 0 for no reaction. Corey Graves gets a point because he reacted in a way the color guy should. And now Kevin Patrick should come in with whatever he wants to say, but he doesn't. So negative points to Kevin Patrick. So now Kevin Patrick's at a -1.
Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Now he might have cut off Kevin there, but Kevin was taking way too long. So listen.
Edge.
Yeah, he went to say Edge. He went to say something, and Corey was like, oh my God, dead air. Edge, I'll do it. So
Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
The Hall of Fame couple.
the Hall of Fame couple. Man, he sucks. I don't even really love Graves. I don't like Graves that much, but at least he's doing the job he's supposed to do. But, man, what is Kevin Patrick doing? Should have been like this.
Weaken.
Oh, my goodness! Edge and Beth Phoenix are here!
Edge and Beth Phoenix
And they're
are in
hitting the
Brooklyn.
ring!
The Hall of Fame couple.
And they're hitting the Judgment Day, too! Now, by the way, I want to make something fucking clear. Kevin Patrick, are you listening? You fucking troll fucking loser who literally has my job in the WWE. You stole my fucking job as a commentator in the WWE. That's what you fucking did. I want you to fucking know something. You fucking leprechaun. Fuck this fucking mic for fucking popping like a piece of fuck. Shit. Fuck. Goddamn fucking pieces of shit. Let me tell you something, you fucking leprechaun fuckhead. God damn, this fucking shit's all broken. You fucking idiot. They're in the ring fighting when you say this, you stupid fucking idiot. They're in the fucking ring. They're already in the ring fighting when you say this line, you stupid fucking mongoloid. I'm sorry, bro. Fuck this fucking stand. This fucking goddamn setups. Everything's fucking broken. I don't give a fuck about it anymore to fix it. Fuck. Listen to this fucking line.
The Fame couple.
You hear the oh, and all the punching? They've been in the ring fighting. They already been in the ring.
The Fame couple. Barreling toward the ring.
They're not barreling toward the ring. They're in the ring already. You fucking idiot. They're in the fucking ring already.
Fame couple. Barreling toward the ring.
They're not barreling toward the ring, bro. They're in the ring already.
Fame couple. Barreling toward the ring. barreling toward the ring.
Edge looking to get a jump.
There's already been 6 or 7 punches thrown inside the ring. When you say barreling toward the ring, you are, I'm sorry, man, fuck you guys in the WWE. I'm going to have a fucking heart attack. My fucking heart hurts. I might die in the air. Anyway, I just don't understand this. I'm going to go into this every second I get because this is not, how do you call this way?
Trying to weaken.
Oh my goodness!
Uh-oh.
Here comes Edge and Beth Phoenix!
Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
The Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring.
No, they're beating up the Judgment Day.
Fame couple.
And they're firing away on the Judgment Day!
Edge looking to get a jump.
That's what's going on. Not fucking barreling toward the ring when they're in the ring fighting. They're in the ring fighting already. They're not barreling toward the ring. They're in the ring fighting as you say that. You can say that right when, you can say it at the beginning. Like here. Oh, here comes Edge! And Beth Phoenix barreling toward the ring!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right! And now they're going to Phoenix on the Judgment
The
Day!
Hall of Fame couple.
But no, you're sitting there going, the Hall of Fame couple! The Hall of Fame couple! Man, you suck! You suck! You suck! You suck! You fucking suck! But you're the Raw. You're the Raw announcer. This is who you hired. The Hall of Fame couple.
Uh-oh. Edge and Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
The Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring.
You hear the ring noises way before.
Couple barreling toward the ring.
Edge looking to get a jump.
So Edge and Beth Phoenix run to the ring and attack Judgment Day, this big moment, and all Kevin Patrick says is the Hall of Fame couple barreling toward the ring. Imagine JR's call of that. He would have said, he might have started with the Hall of Fame couple. He might have said, and here come the Hall of Fame couple, and they're not going to wait until WrestleMania, or they're not going to wait till Extreme Rules, whatever is coming up. I don't even know. The Hall of Fame couple come to get some of the Judgment Day. Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
The Hall of Fame couple is here.
Beth Phoenix are in Brooklyn.
And they're in Brooklyn to get some of the Judgment Day.
Barreling toward the
Piece
ring.
of the Judgment Day's ass. Whatever it was that JR might have said. Whatever. Vince ain't here. Who's producing this? All right. Anyway, besides that, though, great crowd at the beginning of the show. Huge pop. Great segment. This segment was awesome, besides the commentary. The segment was great. I loved this. I was like, man, this is great. What a great start. That was a good start. And then, man, the next best thing that happened was the Lesnar segment. The Lesnar segment was awesome, and I'm surprised someone in the crowd didn't get killed. Did you see Lesnar threw one of the security guards up into the rail? So the back of the security guard head, he could have bashed someone's teeth in. There was a child sitting right next to the fucking thing. That kid could have been hurt. Like, I'm not kidding. And then the guy's head snapped back into the crowd the way it did, and I was like, oh my God, bro. He almost killed somebody. Like, he threw a security guard into the crowd almost, but it was into the crowd wouldn't even been that bad. It was the fact that the security guard hit the back of the rail and his head snapped back into the fans. And the people got out of the way, but, man, that was so close to being a lawsuit or something. That a lot of people, so close to the kid that was there, too. Like, it was pretty awesome, though. It looked great. So these two segments back to back, man, by the time these segments were done, I was like, holy shit, we're 50 minutes into Raw, and that was awesome. I really, really, really loved that opening. That first hour of Raw was great. And the crowd was so into it that it made it that much better. It felt big and important. And, so, man, you got to give it to the first 45 minutes of Raw tonight were very, very entertaining to me. So, congrats on that.
Shit bum!
All jokes aside, truthfully, I think the women make WWE and wrestling in general unwatchable to me. I just can't take them serious. It's not a sexist thing, I feel that way. That shit is just unbearable to watch. Also, Montreal screw job 2.
Well, something's happening, it feels like Sasha's mouth blood. I think that the women are sometimes really good, and I enjoy them, but a lot of times they feel in the way or bad, and I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, kind of, but tonight was not. They did not read the room tonight. That main event with the women, that crowd was dead. People were just nope. Like first of all, the crowd was tired from being excited and crazy and everything throughout the week and the night and whatever else you want to say. So that crowd was kind of dead. So whatever. But the people just did not care. By the time the end came with the women, they didn't want to. People were heading for the exits and whatever else. I don't know if there's anything you could do to fix that. But it was not a good ending. I'll say that.
Hey, Bullfrog is a moron!
Scissor me, Joe!
Kevin Patrick's commentary sounds like me when I was 8, quietly commentating while playing No Mercy on N64 so my parents wouldn't hear me. I think that was better than Kevin Patrick.
That's exactly what I feel like. Like, it's like he's kind of afraid to be the announcer because it's too late at night. That's exactly what I've thought, and you're right, Robbie Hyde. He seems like a nice guy, but the commentary just isn't there, man. I'm sorry. Man. I don't know, bro. Well, I don't know, dude. Willie, I was on a show the other day where the guys loved the women's wrestling. I mean, I was on a show the other day where we talked about it, and I was sort of like, I sort of didn't get into it. I like some of the women. I love some of the women's wrestling myself. I really do. But these guys were talking about the women like they love them right now. They love Bayley. They love all this stuff. And I was like, wow. I was like, you guys really like this stuff? I was like, fuck, man. I don't know, man. I think it sucks. Like, I don't know. But I didn't really get to speak on the women much. But and I was kind of just like, I was more like curious listening to what everybody else on the panel was saying. And I just couldn't believe it that they were so into the women because, I mean, listen, sometimes they are really good. Oh my God, the show that I was on the other day, I can't even watch it because it got blocked. Oh my God, what? I was just about to play the clip, and his video is gone. Oh my God. It's been blocked from Anthem Wrestling Exhibitions, who blocked it on copyright grounds. What? Fuck, man, I was going to play his video. The Dork Knight invited me to his show the other day. Me and him are kind of friends in the chat, in the Star Trek chats. And, wow, they blocked his fucking... Well, I'll never see my my podcast with him now. Wow, there was something funny that happened, too, that I wanted to show everybody. Fuck. There was like a 22-year-old British guy that was on the show, but he looks like he's 38 or 40. And I was making jokes with him. Oh, God, the guy was so funny. I loved all the guys. I was going to play a couple of the clips. Wow. Bro. I got to tell him now. Oh, he's not. Fuck, man. Wow, I got to hit him up. What the fuck out, you dildo? Fuck Anthem Wrestling or whoever they are. Anyway, so at this point, man, I was feeling really good about Raw. I was enjoying it. Cody Rhodes then comes out, and the show continues to pick up again after the show started dwindling a little bit. But then out comes Cody Rhodes. The crowd explodes again, and I'm like, man, Raw is having one of its best hours in a long time, hour and 15 minutes, because we're an hour and 12 minutes into the show. And at this point, I'm thinking, man, the first hour and 20 minutes of Raw have been really pretty good. It's one of the best hours of Raw I've seen in a while. And then, man, it just tapered off. Cody Rhodes beat up Baron Corbin, and after that, it was done. 1 hour and 30 minutes of decent. I thought it was there wasn't a lot of good wrestling that much yet, so that was missing. But I would say at this point, I felt the show was a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10 first hour and a half, which I thought was really good. Usually give the show a 3 or something. And then, dude, it just went into sleepy mode. I missed stuff because I fell asleep in my chair. Seth Rollins, I remember Seth Rollins, he was dressed like a fucking bizarre cartoon character on crack. And The Miz was there, and then Rick Boogs came out and did some sexual weightlifting with The Miz's body. And I just sort of tapped out at that point. Chelsea Green looked hot. And then before you know it, the women were in the main event, and it was just like, I don't know, man. There's a shooting in Michigan State tonight that's horrific. That's been, like, going on, and I don't know what's going on. We got train derailments of chemicals that are now exploding that will destroy thousands of animals and your lungs, and one of the biggest chemical explosions we've ever had in a long time that's going to affect, like, 11 states for a while. That happened today. It seems like they're kind of covering it. The balloon thing with the aliens, we don't know what's going on. It's not aliens. I mean, listen, no alien fucking is retarded enough that the balloons crash. Okay? There's something going on. Epstein's list is about to come out with all the big people who are child diddlers. And all of a sudden, we got trains derailing left and right. 3 of them today, which is bizarre. You've got an active shooter now tonight. You've got the balloon thing all over the world. I don't know, man. Just a little weirdly coincidental. Little strange. And now you've got Monday Night Raw trailing off. So first half of Raw, I'd probably give the first half of Raw a 7 out of 10. It just was missing wrestling, though. It was missing good wrestling, but the storytelling was on point, and the entertainment factor was there. It was keeping me interested. And it was PG. You know what I mean? But it was keeping me interested. But the second half of Raw was awful to me. Like, I went right into nothing. 3 out of 10, 2 out of 10 category. So, territory. So, in the end, overall, I'd probably give Raw a 5 out of 10 tonight, maybe. And, I think Raw would have done better if it had had a couple of good wrestling matches. I don't think it had that. Didn't have really one match that I'd ever want to watch back. And then but with that, there was 3 really good segments that happened. So that I appreciated. If you guys want to hit the like button, go ahead and do that. We're only at 88. And feel free to donate. The donation link is on the top. It says, how was Raw? Tell me in the donos. Donation link up there if you want to donate and let me know how you thought Raw was. And if you want to super chat, you can super chat as well. Also, thanks to everybody who became a member today when I wasn't maybe paying attention. Thank you. I haven't figured out who did it yet, but I know a couple people became members while I was not streaming yet, and I don't know who it was because it's not telling me, but I'll know tomorrow. But, they probably averaged 5,000 viewers, huh? The Marvel movie writer that WWE hired has just been putting out good storylines and promos, but sad to say, no good wrestling has come. Yeah, they were missing the wrestling tonight, that's all. And I know that you don't need it, but with a 3-hour show, you do. With a 3-hour show, you need some wrestling. And that's why, I don't know why, what I would have done is I would have booked a match. I book a match every week for next week, you know what I mean? I would have booked a match tonight, last week. I would have said, we're going to have a huge match between so-and-so and so-and-so. And I would have booked the match. It's going to be a, whatever it is, a ladder match, a Falls Count Anywhere match, something to hype the people up. I might have even gone to the Falls Count Anywhere match and done the whole Roddy Piper Goldust thing, where we keep coming back to where they are throughout the night. And by the end of the night, they're at, Johnny's Donut Shop up the street, and the match ends in the donut shop, whatever. Just do something else, and that's not even the best either because that's a wrestling match, but it's a big time gimmick type of wrestling match. But do something that sets it apart because there was just no good wrestling. There was some good storytelling, entertainment, building matches and stuff like that. That was good. But again, missing the wrestling. Missing a good wrestling match. Missing Cody Mastro and his girl in a bedroom like this. That's the problem tonight that I had. So it was better than usual, though. I will say that. Better than usual. But it wasn't the best. I don't know if it was the best Raw in a long time, but it was one of the best hours that I can remember in a while. So that's what I'll say. But then it really, really disappointed after that. It put me to sleep. I started getting really tired. But when those women, I was worried I was going to pass out while the women were wrestling. The first hour and 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so, I couldn't look away. I was watching and I was like, man, this is so interesting. The crowd is hype. Whatever, it's all good. But the last hour of Raw tonight, I was like, I was watching the Flash trailer and the other trailers over and over again trying to stay awake while Raw was on. I was watching Michael Keaton and Batman, like cool. Ezra Miller's like a pedophile, but at least Batman's in the movie. And I was watching things for Picard and Star Trek. And I'm like, dude, I don't even like superhero movies anymore. I'm so sick of them, but I've got to see the Batman thing. I mean, and Ezra Miller, I mean, dude, they finally figured out a way for you to know how to call somebody by their pronouns because they, them. Ezra Miller. This is something that the Popcast guys brought up earlier, and I was like, I thought about it yesterday too, and I said the same thing. I'm like, oh, now it really is they, them. Like they're probably worried. They were like, shit, Ezra Miller in real life is a they, them, but in the movie he's he, right? So it's been confusing for people calling him the wrong thing. They don't know what to do, and so they just went, you know what? We'll make a copy of him in the movie. So there's two of them. So when you're talking about Ezra Miller in the movie, his character, the Flash or whatever, you have to say they and them because there's two of them. So did you see what you can't say see what he did in the movie. You got to say see what they did. And then in real life, you're supposed to call them they too. So it's always they and them now. Even in the movie. They tricked you into saying woke shit. Fucking goddamn genius. But anyway, I thought those trailers were pretty cool. But I saw Batman, and honestly, dude, when I heard that Michael Keaton was coming back to play Batman, I was really excited. I was like, that's awesome. But when I saw the trailer, I was just like, oh, all right. I think I'll just wait for the clips of it to come out on YouTube. You know, like, I don't know. I can't tell if I'm really excited or not, but the fact that I can't tell means I'm not. So I thought I would be, though, man. I was a mark for that Batman. I love that Batman. When I was a little kid, man, that was the shit. I'll never forget going to see it in the second one and just whatever. But especially that, and especially, dude, I love the soundtrack. Terry Metalis brought this up on Twitter earlier, the guy that made Star Trek Season 3, Picard. And he was like, I remember going to the record store and buying the Indiana Jones and the Batman soundtracks. And I was like, wow. I remember when my father came home with that soundtrack as a kid. When he put it on the CD, he had a CD. My dad had a stereo system and a 5-tray CD changer, which I guess, when he bought it in 1987 or 86, whatever year he bought it, was pretty expensive then. It was amazing to have the CDs. And I loved that soundtrack, man. I'm a big soundtrack guy. I love music and orchestra music and classical style stuff like that. Certainly I love my death metal and industrial and rock and everything else, and gangster rap, but love that soundtrack. But yeah, I just felt weird. I went, oh, but I'll probably go see it. I think I'll see it. I'm just not like exploding, you know what I mean? Like some people are like exploding, like they're like, whoa. And listen, today, I was thinking about you, Rojas. I was like, man, I got to reach out to Rojas and secure our podcast. So, Rojas, what are you doing tomorrow night? Are you working tomorrow night, Rojas? Probably are. Maybe tomorrow night or maybe Thursday. If it's not tomorrow night, maybe Thursday or Sunday. I don't remember what days. I'll text you on. I'll Discord you. Cody Rhodes and The Miz were the best parts tonight. Really? I didn't really enjoy The Miz. When The Miz comes on the screen now, I leave the room. I don't know why. Miz is great and whatever, but he's at the point now where I'm bored, so bored of him, man. When I see The Miz, I get bored. I go, I leave the room. You know? Brian Austin, what's up, dude? I feel like I do remember that band, yeah. I do remember that band. I think they're metal, right? I remember the band Diecast. Oh, yeah. I do remember them. I do remember Overcast because I used to go watch Shadows Fall all the time. You know? I remember Overcast. Wow. Holy shit. But it's weird. I've forgotten them. Like, I didn't forget Shadows Fall and several other bands. But why did I kind of... I haven't... it's been a while. Because wasn't Shadows Fall the singer of Overcast? Or am I crazy? That's crazy. How you doing, Mustafa? How's everybody else doing, man? But anyway, so I would give Monday Night Raw tonight probably like a 5 out of, or 6 out of, I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to give it a 5 only because it had no wrestling that I enjoyed. Had great stories, or it had some great stories in the first hour and a half, or entertaining stuff, which is all I asked for. But then it really kind of just fell apart, and it had no really good wrestling. So it's incomplete. I give it a 6 or a 5 out of 10. I don't know which one I want to give it. Because the first hour and a half was great, and the second hour and a half, not great. So maybe I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Now, Fredo, what's up, man? But that's it, man. I usually give Raw 3 or 4, I feel like. So this is not the worst for them to get from me. That being said, I really don't have anything else more to say. And you know me now that everything is crazy. I got to go get up really early, so I got to go to bed. I got to go to bed, man. I think you guys are done. Are there donations or no? Nope. I think you guys are done saying what you wanted to say. Robbie Hyde, furry balls, plot menacingly on the table, and Cody's shitty neck tattoo, and Sasha's mouth blood. Thank you all. Oh, wait. Did you guys' audio play? Did this not play? Furry balls said, a commentator shouldn't screw this up. Like how? Cody's shitty neck tattoo said, Kevin Patrick should be suplexed off the Grand Canyon. Rihanna performing a D-. If her water broke, a plus. Raw can't sustain 3 hours. Elias and Boogs make a better band than Creed. By the way, Boogs doesn't even look like Boogs anymore. He just looks like Rick Rude. He looks like chubby Rick Rude. Boogs does not look right anymore. We got Sasha's Mouthblood's donation earlier. I don't know why some of the other ones didn't play for a few, but thank you guys for those donations. In case they didn't get read, I wanted to make sure we read them. The Hall of Fame couple. We'll throw down with each other tomorrow. Oh, my God, bro. That's crazy. Creed's underrated. Well, they might be. They might be. All righty.
Joe, if you're listening, you stupid fuck. He looks like those guys that from Long Island. That wants to be a white rapper,
I appreciate you guys being here, man. There's my Raw review. It's not much, but that's it. But I mean, I don't have anything else to say about it. And I'm half asleep. I got to get up again early in the morning. Creed did have a couple of good songs, I think. I really do think they did. Guys, thank you so much for being here and hanging out for about 50 minutes with me. Monday Night Raw. I'm sure I'll think of more to say about it tomorrow, but maybe I won't, actually. I probably won't even remember it tomorrow. I probably won't remember it, to be honest. I'm just going to keep watching the Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy trailer just felt like every other Guardians. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy trailers are starting to feel like Fast and the Furious trailers. Like, it's all dramatic and stuff, and it's like, we're the Guardians of the Galaxy. We gotta... It's just lame to me. I don't know. Like, you know, something about being in a car. Like, it's Fast and the Furious, dude. I don't know, bro. I just can't. I can't get into that shit. Cody's getting old fast. I feel like I'm getting old fast. All right. Screaming at the beginning of the show fucking took it out of me. I'll see you tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. But I'll see you tomorrow or I'll see you Wednesday. Become a patron on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show to hear my new show. It's coming out on Patreon only in audio form. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Keep it hard. And shout out to my wife, the Monetize This champion, Leah. And there's Cody's girl that sucked him during the show. If you miss Monetize This 400, go watch it. The Flash looks pretty good, Devontae. Hopefully it is. And then Ezra Miller's going to finger a fucking baby. It's going to be a great time. All right. Catch you tomorrow. Look at Sammy. Look at that. Look at the crowd popping tonight for Sammy, Cody, Edge. The crowd was popping for the good guys tonight. It was a really good crowd for a while. Until they got put to sleep, too. The crowd literally fell asleep just like I did, bro. You know what I mean? The Flash is a big attention-grabbing gimmick movie at this point, I know. But I know the comic it's based on is always said to be revered and one of the best. So I won't, take that away from it, but definitely a little weird. We'll see, though. We'll see what happens with it. Star Trek Picard Thursday. Wednesday at 3 a.m. if you're a nutcase. I'm excited about that. And I'm not really excited for Guardians too much. I don't know. Indiana Jones is exciting. It's at one point, but then there's the other part that makes me think, oh boy, this is going to go south. This is going to be some kind of trash. And I don't mind Crystal Skull that much, by the way. It's all right. But if Indiana Jones goes full on stupid woke, well, then, Crystal Skull will end up being better. Somehow. But you all keep it hard.